Hello and welcome to a very special double episode of the Super Monthly Jam for the month of August. And whatever month we missed before, joining us for the first time is me from Japan. Hi, hi. And of course, to my stage left, who are you?
I am me.
Like the third, or is it fixed do? Are you fixed do me or?
I'm like
Because there's three
me,
of
me,
us.
me.
Yeah, but this is Jono.
Yeah,
He's
hello.
joining us, and then got you. So we got a very special. We got Julian. We got a very special episode of SMJ. So we're doing a double episode featuring the music of Yoshi's Island. First of all, we got 3 tunes selected by you over at patreon.com/the Consouls band. So if you're watching for the first time, this is a show where we arrange games and tunes selected by you over on Patreon, and then it's released live for everyone else. You can watch live and arrange with us over there. So check all that stuff out. But we'll get stuck into our first one.
I'll also say, from each episode, it also becomes we pick one tune from each episode at the end of it and make an album. So we've just finished recording some tunes for some more recent SMJ tunes. So you can see that on our YouTube very soon.
Yeah. Should we get started? Yoshi's title theme.
Yeah, cool. So this one's kind of jungly with marimba and steel drums. But anyway, I'm going to start reading first so everyone knows what it sounds like. Because I think some of the tunes not everyone here has heard, including myself, properly. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so that's okay, sure. Do you reckon you could play that riff?
Yeah.
Underneath? And then I'll just play the melody. Cool. FED. And then it goes back to the top. Yeah. All right, boys.
So we're on an island. We don't have any mallets. This is really bad. There goes all our material.
Yeah. The good starting tune.
Yeah.
We need Mark. Well, I mean, we could still try and arrange and see how we can make it work with 3-piece. And then obviously ghost arrange for the other members. That is Tim and Mark.
You know in Headhunters how they do that like breathing rhythms? Yeah.
Watermelon Man.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all
That's
gonna.
Tim's job.
Yeah, okay. So we're not all gonna breathe into the mic.
Well, how many shakers can we fit into a studio?
How many people know that we multi-track? No, we don't.
Infinite shakers.
Infinite.
All right, yeah, so this seems like one that it's like we got to go with the genre rather than like there's no gent Yoshi's Island.
Not yet.
Not yet. So that's what we're doing?
Well, let's go to Jason.
Jason's here. We're going to be doing some shooting later.
Jason. Yeah, right.
Okay, so where do we go from here? We got the basic riff. We played it semi-successfully, probably about a B+ on the Amy B exam. That's not bad. So what do we do?
I mean, I do think this one, like, just how the charts are written already, makes sense for it to like rhythmically, layerly build up. You can do so many things with it. Even hypothetically, we have more melodic instruments that we do rhythmic. But the thing is, I think there's some elements of it where we could treat it like a round as well, because like it's very, very repetitive. So like all that type of like for now. But I imagine this will be a fun like multi-track. And just get like, 10% of a Jacob Collier. That's probably the beginning of at least 3 of his songs.
So yeah, I mean, you could base this with like a bass line and a shaker, and then have everyone just start at a bar, like pick a number between 1 and
What are we drinking?
45,
Yeah.
and then everyone just starts from there. Because it's like there's not much harmonic movement, so should we just execute the round idea as an idea? So I'll just like play the groove, and then you can play your favorite bars.
I mean, I feel like for us, Jono, just anything with the first 4, because that's the main like.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll just sit on the G riff, I guess.
Yeah. I'll do like the first half of it.
Build to the point that we both in somehow. And
Yeah.
just like riff.
This might be like a good time to like get one of those Indian like rhythm classes and then find a way to permutate it. Tickety-dee. But I'm just wondering if bass should be at the beginning. I feel
I'm kind of hearing those like the big like bass thingy.
I mean that's what that
Do,
gliss is.
do.
Jono,
right.
see that
Oh, yeah, you
think like the composer. Too bad we're not good enough. No. I don't know. I hear it as a lot of like percussive materials. But do we? Well, okay. My question, because for our chart, what we're reading, there's no like harmonic change at all. Do we ever want it to go somewhere? Because like, there's the. And that's the only like rhythmic thing harmonic thing that's different. But I just feel if we were to do a Consouls way, I think it's cool riffing on G for like 3-4 minutes, but I wouldn't want the whole song to just be G the whole way.
Yeah, it depends how you want to build the arc. Like harmony is an easy way to do it, but then
I think that's like the big reveal. Like that's after. I mean, I like where it does it in this, which is the B section, but I like harmony to change at a big point where it's like, oh, finally everything's established and now we're changing the harmony. But I'm just trying to think of like,
because layer if you from a layer perspective, it could just be from bass and drum, just a bunch of like, and then it just like we accent sort of section changes, but then everything else around us is just like right click, new layer, like type of arrangement. And then when you talk about that big harmonic reveal, it could literally just be, no, this is the G, we're doing G7.
become swing.
We could, I mean, like 12-bar blues, but then that's lame, but it does work.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't have to move quite so much as a try hard blues, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just going to 4 and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That could be enough of a harmonic reveal. If I take a holiday, if this was a full band arrangement and it's just a bunch of and then that's where we're starting from, like literally. Have we ever done that? Have we ever just started with an afterthought instrument like a shaker or something and built from there? We haven't quite built from that small before, have we?
No.
And then wait, Jacob.
What's that? What instrument is it? The what am I? Sounds like swallowing.
I don't know.
But you know, like You hear it in like a lot of. Where's our African or Latin?
Correspondence.
Yeah.
I don't-
Anthony.
I have no idea what it is, but
Mm-hmm.
I think layering this one would work. But then, for the sake of performance, let's how can we layer between the three of us, and I guess 6 of us if we're doing mouth percussion.
I think. I mean, once we start recording, I think piano will have a very minimal role into like that big, like, the big reveal of harmony or something. 'Cause I think it gets too much in the way if I start playing like.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe unless I have like slam. I don't know.
But we could even harp that intro like boom ba boom ba boom ba chiki 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 doom da doom ba doo ba chiki 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 cock cock cock.
And then both of them combined.
Oh,
You do the chicky chicky. you do the you do the chicky chicky,
okay.
and then I'll do the ka ka ka.
Oh,
Why don't we all record to a metronome, 1 bar of rhythmic things, and then just like drag and drop.
then put it on Mark's octopad and make him do it.
He only needs to trigger one at a time. Yeah.
So then, okay, for argument's sake, so if we were to take this from a full point, we'd be starting there. But let's, I guess, demonstrate for the sake of performance. Like, say we've hit a harmonic point. We've made all sorts of noise with our body parts, and now we've like, all right, here's G. What does that look like? So are you going to take the intro on top of the head itself?
Why don't we try like? Sorry, if we do harmonic change.
Or harmonic, yeah, like the cop out blues or whatever it is, or just going to 4, whatever that. Whatever
Yeah,
that
okay,
means.
I can call it. I think just it won't be exactly this when we do it, but just for if we start on the bar 13, like where I guess the bass thing comes in. If you're walking like on G7,
Oh, G, you want to walk, not keep the riff and move it.
I hear like a massive big band, but I don't know.
We can try that. That's different.
I'm like, and then
All right, I guess call it. So
no,
let's.
just the blues. Just play blues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, but as in transition into it for the
Okay.
sake of. So do you want to go from that part where it changes, the like F?
Oh yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. Yep. Yo.
That's like there's that.
Like rough ballpark kind of.
Yeah.
I imagine it's super big band with like.
Because then you can get
Falls.
some like horn, pop, 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 pop. Then they have to do it because they're already doing stuff with their mouths anyway, so it kind of works out.
Who?
Like the trombones, you could give them like that phasery kind of like single note stabbing. Pop, 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 pop. Like you could put a note on it. I don't know.
Yeah, we just need to get trombones
Yeah, if you know anyone, leave a comment.
in the yeah, in the YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a place to go with it. We could even use this as a jump off point. We're not going to do it now, but that could be like a good jump off point for a medley. Because you start very vanilla, you go to the swing, and then once you're in swing town, like anything goes.
Well, maybe we should go on to a swing.
Sure.
Is that what's next? Wait, what do we have next?
What next? What next? We have,
It is a swing.
Athletic theme.
Athletic theme.
but not that one we covered, or that other one I think we covered. How many athletic themes have we done, Jono? How many have you done?
I've done 0. This is the first.
Right. Well, this is the one from Yoshi's Island. And it goes. It's actually this one was a pretty obvious pick. I feel like anyone who knew we were going to do this one was going to pick it. Let's try. Ready? We'll just pick your favorite note and we'll try together. Oh no, that gets higher. Hey. Good. Tile theme. Anyway, so it goes exactly like that. There's nothing as note for note.
It's pretty fast though.
Oh.
Should be minor. Sorry. And then the same thing.
Yeah, we did that one. What's the next bit?
At the very last bar. So starting from D7.
Yep.
2, 1, 2. No, that's right. I don't need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And so on.
I mean, this naturally leads its way to us. Like, it even sounds nice as like, as this. I think.
Clarinet. Tim's not here to defend himself.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Like Dixieland. Like, it just. But then if we have a mark like, because I think it naturally leads its way to a very very like old New Orleansy.
Mm.
But something it doesn't have is like the New Orleans like, what's the New Orleans snare drum thing that it's in one of your favorite.
They drink hand grenades. The alcohol they like is called hand grenades.
Oh, cool.
I don't.
No, it's it's in your favorite Christian McBride. One of your.
Yeah. Isn't it? You talking about the rhythm? Or
Yeah. Of
the gong. Is that not it?
Gong.
Or the like? I don't know.
Anyway, if Mark was here, I'd just say that. Oh, New Orleans.
If Mark or Christian McBride were here, they'd know.
Yeah.
They're
Maybe we'll get Christian McBride on a special if.
Oh man! Thumbs up for Christian McBride on SMJ.
Thank you. Anyway, how would we?
I'd like to give us a different challenge just for this one, because this one's got an obvious lead in.
Yeah.
What if we treated these like, let's roll with the medley idea. What if we figure out instead, like, let's go with Dixieland or whatever, because it's obvious. Like whatever we just did, that's pretty obvious. How would we get out of that last one into this one?
I mean, we end the last one on swing anyway.
Yeah. Let's figure it out.
I mean,
Super medley jam.
Super medley jazz.
Yeah. Super medley, and then you pick your favorite member whose name starts with J. Let us know in the comments. Don't do that. That's mean. No, but let's try it. Let's try it.
Janthony.
Jim.
Jark.
Jark sounds like the kind of dude that'll just tell on you for like using your phone in class.
Mr. Jark. I mean, this is just naturally go like. It almost kind of is just gonna be the same tempo anyway. Because it's like that's in G, this is in F. So if we have those stabs of like G7,
Let's do it.
No, you don't need the other chart. Just like just play G blues, and then I'll cue us. Just so it'll go G F F. Yeah.
Okay.
1 2 3 4. So D, just do simple blues, not a jazz blues.
Oh yeah.
So. And then G. Yeah.
All right. For execution's sake, one more time.
All right. Actually, maybe go back to the thing. I done goofed. I don't remember. 1 2 1 2 3 4.
So then I feel like this needs or something to bring in the new tempo, or like a breaking point,
Yeah.
or like a because that would work over it, and then we can just have like a stop on the one, or to bring in the new style / tempo.
So the last okay. I have a way to make it cut because I didn't like playing this over.
Yeah.
Felt weird. But what if? All right. So let's say we do those hits. On the last one, can you hit a F and a C?
Mm-hmm.
F C. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's try from the hits. 1 2 3 4. F. C.
No, whatever it is. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No, that's I don't know. So much waste goes into these episodes. You'd use 33% of it.
That's true.
So,
Let's use more.
All right, so we did it. We did one concept. Now let's break it and do less.
You mean in the context of this tune?
Yeah, in this tune.
Ah.
We ticked it. We passed it. This is for extra credit now. So we got no mallets. That's the problem.
Oh, we're not using mallets for this. Or are we?
No.
I'm just trying to I would want to keep it swing, but I'm just trying to think of ways to. Oh, unless you want to I don't want a 360 it. I mean, just the fact that we have a Jono doing the chug chug is a big difference to what we normally have it as. But how can we make it different to chug 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 choo chewy? I mean, yeah, it naturally leads itself to Dixieland, where everyone's gonna be like soloing on top of each other and stuff. But what's the smile?
So, all right. The Consouls get booked. It's a night of the Consouls featuring Jim and Yoshi, right? Everyone's really excited. They bought all the tickets.
Jim.
But the suits, they didn't like that transition. They said, play it like the other one, like you're still on the island. play more tunes like you're on the island. So what if we had to make the transition, but in the first style? Instead of going to a swing, we're still stuck on the island.
So playing this like an island.
They said the people want islands. It's on the poster. Play more island songs. So we got to keep that style.
I mean Afro-Cuban, but like with dun, dun, dun.
I don't know.
All right, just like make your bass lines all have like the pentatonic scale,
Mm-hmm.
and then just use the same rhythm.
Then what do we do with you two?
Hey, Jono. Huh? Shake. What?
I just said hey.
So who's Jacob in this situation? Like, who's going to do the harmony lines? Or what do we do? What normally happens in an Afro-Cuban when you got two compas? One of you goes home.
Dun, 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 dun. There's a song that me and Jono played recently for someone's recital. It's like an Afro-Cuban, but over 5. And I don't know if like... Can you just try like...
Just stay on the...
Yeah, or like whatever. Just stay on 1 for now.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and...
Wait, try a F pedal for now, because
Okay.
let's go back to the idea of the old one, and just see how it sounds. Because like there's so much, there's there's this version of Cheek to Cheek by Sarah Gazarek, where she's playing this idea of 5s over an Afro-Cuban type of bass line, similar to that. So it like, and then loosely on top she's singing the like heaven, I'm in heaven. So, but then there's times when that there'll be times where it'll eventually the whole band will hit like the rhythms together. So I think there's elements of this like, can we just I'll just commentate as this thing goes along. 2, 3, 4. So like, you know, at the point when it goes to the 5 to C7, like we should maybe have like some unison rhythm things. Da, 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 da. Just for now, don't worry, it doesn't matter what notes, but like da, da. I'm gonna do that as the rhythm, and then back to the original feel.
Okay.
Okay. And then bass line. Can we alternate between F and D? Just F and D until so like. So those will be the 2 pivot points, and then I'm not sure, like, but I think very diatonic harmony. Bum 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 bum. Something like.
All right.
Like a D major harmony over the D. Is that what you're thinking, or?
No. So stay in F. Stay in
right.
F. No, because I will be playing in F sharp for now, but
Okay.
it'll if you play an F underneath, it might give like the altered.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
So and it's a very subtle thing for now. So let's 1, 2, 3, daka 4, daka tuka tuka. Chaka chuka 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 chaka chuka.
Okay.
So
one more time.
so what's the rhythm? Okay, 1, 2, a 3, and a 4, and a chuka chuka chaka chuka. Yo.
Okay.
Something along those lines, and like I think that feels,
It could work.
especially if we take the idea of like the layer building chuka 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 into eventually to get to that. But I'm not sure how. I'm forgotten the medley idea. Like I haven't thought about how we're getting out of from the other one.
Dun 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 dun. And then we could
Are we
just take
still
that
playing?
rhythm. Because then you could if we pedal on that, then that rhythm, and then that could sort of morph into the other one. If you strip back the harmony and leave the rhythm, then you could transition off that.
Have a percussion solo.
Because then that rhythm still kind of works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. We got 2 medleys and we got the gig. Yoshi didn't walk out on us.
Cool.
Last one.
Yeah.
So I still think we should keep it. Okay, so for the record, while we change the overlay, the third tune will be Flower Garden. Yes. And I reckon if we find something obvious, then we're just going to try and ham-fist them back into the 2 medleys. It's different. We've never done a medley. We can only do one song at a time because that's how small our brains are. So it's about time we branched out. And what better way to do it than in this garden? So should we have a play?
Yeah.
Went so well last time. All right. Yeah, with that rhythm. Yeah, let's do it. I love it.
Okay. We need the.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So C A flat G. Right from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No. I see what happened. So see bar.
It changes. Yep.
We completely missed bar 10.
No one
There
got
should
time
be
for bar
there should be
10.
another bar there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just doing the before I come in at 11.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's go from 11 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. It aligned wrong. Okay, that's fine. From the E minor. 1, 2. And then it goes back to the top.
How do you jazz that rhythm? Doom dum 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 dum. No.
I feel like this is definitely a more of a Jono type of like melody or style. Like I don't know. It's
Oh, yeah.
Tapa Pepe.
Jazza Pepe.
Because this fits in the 12/8 like pretty easily. Kind of. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. So that would work. That gig would be fine. And then you have a half bar to just put stupid rhythms in literally every bar. Because you were like, if we... Yeah, I don't know. That could work. I don't know how to make it nice, though. I don't know how to make it into something people want to listen to. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
So
I don't
straight
know.
away, that's bossa. That would work, but I don't know. How did we end the last one?
How did we what?
In the swing style, how do we have the last one? I've already forgotten.
That what didn't end and we were still doing.
No. The swing style. The first way we did it.
Oh
Oh, that was just Dixieland.
yeah.
So we got Dixieland to... Oh, again, we've got a nice pivot point with that bar one, so we can basically go anywhere. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If we played it as a two feel, but then ignored that, so instead of going like, ignored that second rhythm, then it just becomes a two feel with this annoying tag that we have to hit. Yeah. But then
lazy.
that's not very interesting. Well, I guess what's important? What's important in this tune that's worth... If we're going to gut it, what do we like about it?
The melody.
Yeah.
Super like I really like the melody being lazy. Like
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, like and then you can fit any style underneath, but
Nah, I'm got an Afro-Cuban mode.
I mean that could work still as well. Afro-Cuban underneath the Yeah.
Let's try it somehow.
Are you alright with the melody?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Maybe I'll work on comping stuff and from the top.
Like,
Not excluding. Let's exclude the da 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 for now.
okay.
Unless we make that.
Bum
the-
bum bum bum. No.
I mean, we could do that.
Let's try it.
Da da da. Actually, like it. Ed.
I'm gonna have to move at some point.
No. Try it as a pedal point.
Okay.
I'll play the chords because you're still playing pentatonic, so it might not matter. One from the head, two. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, and then we go to the boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And then bop. Dun, 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 dun.
That's the transition between. Yeah, I mean you can make a derivative so it follows
Yeah.
the chord progression. Bum, ba da da.
So if we're giving that the thumbs up, we'll cut to Jason in the studio. We don't have that camera set up, but I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
we're just not going to explain that joke.
Yeah.
Pretend you get it. If you pretend you get it, let us know in the comments.
Thank you. I totally get it as well. I'm on the same page.
So if we're going with a yes with that idea, let's string them all three together now. Let's get the medley. Let's get the medley and go home.
After the second episode.
Yeah, there's another one next week 2 weeks on YouTube. That's how that works.
All right. Let's go back to the top.
Hang on, let's do the second or the third first. Or you mean top of the...
Title.
Yeah, no, let's get the athletic to flower garden transition.
Oh.
Then let's do all three of them.
Alright,
Boom, 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 boom.
now I can't remember.
I don't remember what we
2,
played, you know.
3.
Oh, this thing. Right.
That's what you're doing.
For athletic?
Yep.
Okay. So, oh yeah, we're on the boss's gig, I forgot.
Alright, medley man, this is your time. You have to hold all the bass lines, it's not on us.
So then,
Have
Does
fun.
that work? Let's try it. No, it's not going to work. But we'll try it anyway.
Fives. Cut on one. Alright, boss.
I can't do two things at once.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can make it.
can play it in tempo, then we strip it back again until it's.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down.
All right.
Oh, Jono, thank you. The silent idea. Got to see.
Because one of the ways we got from this one, the first one to this tune, is we cut back, so we can cut back and then just get like some rhythm, like a, even if it's just like a. Oh,
I have a good idea.
okay.
All right. You know how your bass lines go, this will. You know how you got the C. Da, da, da. Eventually, cut back, but only hit the C part of the groove.
I can do that. I can do that.
All right. Don't even hit the F.
Yeah, but you training wheels.
Alright.
You don't say, all right, here's C major, now play giant steps. You got to work your way there.
No, unless you played, giant steps in C. All right.
Google that.
Did that happen on your? Was that something you got streamed on?
Yeah, no, that's someone was like, hey, I'm a big fan. I got a video for you. There's giant steps in C. He's not allowed to be a fan anymore.
What's his name? Master of Jackal. Anyway. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and then you do the. Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm out. No, go on.
No.
It will work. It will work. It will work.
We just need to write it out. All right. No, let's try one more time. I'll play with you as well.
All right.
One, two, three. Ready?
It will work. It will work.
Okay, all right. As long as we know. See, we proved it to you guys. It'll work. Oh, but
At a certain point, we have to just do unison. Yeah. At a certain point, the 2E, what is it? The 1E ended. I don't know. Who cares? That note's got to disappear. Cut from that one onto beat number 1.
All right, cool. Do we call it there?
Let's do it. No, we won't do a run of everything. You can piece it together by yourselves in the highlight and upload it to. No, don't do that. But yeah, that was a cool concept. We did a medley.
Almost. Conceptually, we did one.
Yeah. My brain's it's thinking, but sucked in. You gotta wait. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget that you can get involved next month. This is the first half of our double episode, so there'll be we don't know what the game is, but stay tuned for the next episode where you can find out and get involved with future episodes. But if you're watching live, we're going to take a quick break and come back with Rhythm Heaven Fever.
Bye.
Go to Idle. Go to the Idle screen, and we'll be back soon if anyone's watching.